Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito, the only podcast that supports the Ant-Man Thanos butt theory. My name's Darien.
My name's Landon.
And today we have a plethora of stuff for you. We have Marvel, we have DC, we got games, you name it. We got it. Talk, Landon.
I've been good. A lot of big stuff happening for this week. None of it's super related, but I just got my own apartment. So
Congratulations.
I was nervous I wasn't going to be able to record. But no, I'm perfectly fine. But that's the big thing for me. How have you been doing?
I've been good. Not much superhero related. Kind of this week has really been a lot of writing. I've been writing for comic book stuff, and I've also been coming up with ideas and whatnot for the podcast for this year.
Yeah,
getting everything lined up in my mind so I know what to be ready for. Streams, also been thinking of stuff to do for that. Yeah. Also, trailer this week, Monday actually, was when it came out. We got a trailer for Ant-Man The Wasp: Quantumania, the final trailer.
Yeah. Looks great.
Yeah, and we're gonna review that. But first, I want to. Last episode, I announced that we were at 626 subscribers. This was last week. As we're recording this now on January 15th, we are at 728 subscribers. So we gained our last week's episode being our most viewed episode ever. So
on the right track.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Like we said last week, big goal is hit 1K subscribers. When that happens, we'll do something. Somehow. So celebration, I don't know.
Sounds good to me.
But yeah, 820 views, at least. Well, this is what this tells me on our last week's episode. Very good. I'd like to thank all y'all for the support and helping us to want to continue pumping out content.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's go ahead and get into this episode with the Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania trailer review. Going into this trailer came out at like 10:45 at night. It was late.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
I was like so tired, but I was like, this Ant-Man trailer's coming. I have to watch it. I had class in the morning.
I don't know what it is, but like, I don't know if I'm just an old man or something, but like, as soon as it hits 10:30, my body is shut down.
That's not the way it is for me. I can still stay up until like 3 a.m.
There's no way I couldn't. Like, I was pushing it last night. I was staying up till 1. I was watching like a movie or something, and I got like really invested. But
I watched a movie last night with my little sister. Granted, she's like 8, 9. I watched Marley and Me. She's never seen it.
Oh God,
that movie.
You just breaking that girl's heart, Lord.
That movie's sad.
Well, yeah, no duh.
I know. I was just like, I've seen that movie like many times, and it still gets me. I'm like, gosh. But Owen Wilson, that's the only way that connects to superhero stuff. Mobius.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ant-Man trailer. Let me your thoughts going into this trailer. We knew it was coming. We waited all day for it. One day.
I was really excited for the trailer because I love Ant-Man, so why not? I don't know what word to use, but I don't know. I was very excited because we were going to see more Kang and more and possibly MODOK, and I was very interested in seeing what MODOK was going to look like. And
yeah,
we saw him, but we still barely saw him.
That's true, but we did see him with the armor on, and we saw him without the armor on.
Yeah.
And when he looks like Mr. Electric from Shark Boy and Lava Girl, which everyone was talking about it. I was like, I wouldn't have it any other way. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want him to look. He needs to look. Everyone's like, oh, he looks so goofy. You know, like good.
Good. I'm glad he looks disgusting.
I know. I want to see him on screen and be like you.
Yeah, oh God, I can't stand looking at him.
Yeah. But yeah, this trailer, we got a lot more Kang. He starts off the trailer with this little monologue, and you see some Ant-Man stuff, and he's like, Scott Lang, oh, you're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger, and you have a daughter, and you've lost a lot of time. And see, this was my main thing going into this movie. This is why I had made the comments I originally did, saying, like, I'm not as excited for this movie. I really didn't know what was going on, and I knew that there was some kind of plot point that Scott needed to help Kang for something, and I'm like, well, why would he do that? I mean, I don't feel like I just didn't think like the motivation was there for Scott to be able to want to help Kang. So I just thought the plot maybe wasn't that good. Now, the writer of this movie is Jeff Loveness, who is the Rick and Morty writer, which we talked about. You said you've read a lot of episodes you liked. Well, Scott, I was just kind of like, I guess, hesitant. So I'm sorry if you hear a dog barking in the background.
Yeah.
But through this trailer, the way it made it seem, and from information that we got outside, the point is Kang is like, listen, you were in prison for most of your daughter's childhood. Then you finally got out. You tried to get right or whatever, and then you disappear for 5 years again. You're out of her life. You basically miss almost her whole childhood.
Yeah.
And he said, I can give you that time back. I can send you back and let you be either that, or he's gonna like get a Cassie variant. I don't know how it's gonna work. But he said, I can get you that time back, but you need to help me. And I think what he's getting help with is something to help power his time chair so he can leave the quantum realm.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, that motivation, right? That, like, what is the word? The, not consequences, the, oh gosh, I don't know what I'm trying to, I don't know the word, but I think that that's a good moral dilemma there. That makes me believe that, like, okay, this is something that he really does need to fight towards, I guess. Because, like, I mean, if I were him and I lost like almost 10 years of childhood, I'd be pretty upset.
This movie might hit home with my dad, because he my dad was with me my entire childhood and all that, but like him being with me my whole life, he's still like, man, I hear him say multiple times, like, man, I wish I could turn back time and just for a day, I wish you were like a toddler again.
Yeah, that probably. I think that's a lot of the ways with a lot of parents, and so this movie's probably going to hit home in that regard for a lot of people. Yeah. We see Cassie, Catherine Newton, now playing her, getting out of prison. It's like father like daughter, I guess.
Yeah.
She must be some kind of troublemaker, maybe. They go to the quantum realm. We see Kang. We see a lot of good Kang. Man, he looks so good. I love. I think that shot at the very end of him, like, walking, and then it shoots like the stuff out of his hands.
Yeah, shooting his beams.
Yeah, it gave me chills when I watched it. I was like, I love this. First off, this is amazing casting. I love Jonathan Majors. So I'm so happy Hollywood found him.
Yeah. It's like ever since he was cast as Kang and Ant-Man, I guess no duh, makes perfect sense, but like ever since that happened, I like see him in like everything now. Like he's in like all kinds of stuff. He's in Creed 3, that new movie with what was it? It's about like the airplane or whatever.
Oh yeah, I can't remember the name of that. I think it's out on streaming somewhere, Devotion or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good too. Our that movie was like really good.
Yeah, it looked pretty good. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else in the trailer. Let me pull it up on YouTube here so I can kind of just kind of skim through it and just make sure I'm not missing anything important. Because I know it was an important trailer in regards to like what it showed. I gotta hang on. They did say this movie is as integral to the MCU as Civil War was to the Infinity Saga.
Yeah.
So
pretty big.
Yeah, so this directly ties into sorry about that, everybody. Technical difficulties, but we're back, and let's continue on talking about this trailer. So yeah, while skimming through it, like I said, we could see a little bit more of Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
See his like blue mask or whatever. I found this interesting, and I've after I've seen the trailer multiple times, I kind of question what it is. When he takes the mask off, when it kind of like dematerializes on his face, his eyes are still blue.
Yeah.
But later on, he's got normal, like I think like brown eyes or whatever he has, which makes me question. I wonder if those scars on his face are maybe some kind of surgery where he had that mask like or something like imprinted like or put into himself so he can just like activate it with his mind, maybe kind of like Tony Stark with the whole and that was Iron Man 3 when he put the stuff in his arm or whatever and he could like call the suit pieces towards him.
Yeah,
kind of like that maybe.
Okay, yeah,
I was just curious. His eyes are blue, and I feel like maybe that might. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But we see Kang City. I don't know if it's Chronopolis or not, but I mean, some giant fortress. Let's see. We see Ant-Man get split into two, so we get two Ant-Man. I guess he created a variant.
Yeah, most likely. I mean.
It's weird. Getting two Paul Rudds.
I feel like it's gonna be like a Doctor Strange thing where some of the stuff's gonna be like very trippy.
Yeah, I mean it's a quantum realm, so I mean I would hope so.
Yeah.
We get some stuff of like Janet says he can alter reality and shatter timelines. We see MODOK without the armor on. Let's see some shots of.
First looking guy, but I love it.
Yeah. Scott hugging Cassie, Scott diving into some weird thing. February 17th. Shot of a flying stingray. This is crazy. The whole like sea of Ant-Men, and then they're like acting like ants are like climbing on top of each other to form that like so Ant-Man get on top and this like weird shot.
Yeah, it's gonna it's
be crazy.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. He's trying to shoot this thing. It looks like it's some kind of tech. And then Kang has a line where he's like, "Let me make this simple for you." He said, "You help me, or everything that you call life will end." And it says, "Witness the beginning of a new dynasty." Kang Dynasty. A little nod there. Shows Kang's army, which look like a bunch of robots. I think.
Marvel's Avengers.
Oh Lord. AIM.
Yeah, AIM. Oh, MODOK. Oh my god.
I honestly think MODOK's probably going to die in this movie.
Think so?
I think so. Unless he doesn't, in which case maybe he stays in the quantum. I don't know. I just don't see MODOK. I don't see a place for MODOK anywhere else.
Yeah. Unless he comes out and just, Lord knows.
That's true. There's a shot of this giant Ant-Man turning into like ribbons. Right, Mr. Fantastic. Kang goes, "You may not want her to watch this." Scott goes, "We had a deal." This is the first trailer I feel like that's shown like a decent portion, not a decent portion, but like almost a full little like scene of I guess what looks like the final battle.
Yeah.
Which if that's the case, I don't think that is the final battle. I think there's a lot this movie's not showing us.
Yeah. Dude. Kang ain't holding back.
No, he's hitting Scott with this like blast or whatever. Get shot of Cassie doing some maneuver. We get to see MODOK flying around. He's got some cannons attached to his chair.
Yeah,
his little arms. Yeah, we see Kang look at Scott. He says, "You thought you could win," and he stomps Scott's mask. You see the broken mask from the poster or the helmet. And he says, "I don't have to win." He said, we both just have to lose." And then see some more stuff. We see Scott getting like pulled down into like the pile of Ant-Man. He says, "I'm sorry, Cassie." And then we see a shot of Kang. He shoots some beams and screams at the camera. And then, man, so I'm excited.
I am too. It was a really good trailer.
It was. I honestly, just because it had more Kang, I had all the stuff that we wanted to see in the first trailer. I think I know what I'm going to rate this.
Yeah.
Trailer, and like, in terms of being excited by the trailer. But we can go ahead and get into the ratings now.
Mm-hmm. I guess out of 5.
Yeah.
Is that what yeah. 5.
I'm at a 5. Yeah. I just I mean, it's exactly what I wanted to see in the first trailer.
I mean, literally, my one issue with the first one was you saw more Kang. Yeah. But here we go. You got more Kang, and I'm in love. I love it.
Yeah. It was great. And so some MODOK in there. I got a little bit of idea, maybe Ant-Man possibly dying in the movie. Yeah.
That's
yeah. Unless it's a variant of Ant-Man that dies. Which is also a possibility.
Who knows? What if he takes him captured or whatever?
We do know that there's going to be 2 different versions of Kang in this movie. I didn't know that till yesterday.
I know they ever till just now.
But so the main Kang is the one we're seeing. I feel like one's going to show up at the end and kill that Kang, because there's a whole thing. You can watch the Cosmic Wonder on YouTube. He kind of breaks down, but I already kind of knew about this. I just forgot. Kang. They talk about it in Loki that all the Kangs are at war with themselves over dominance over all of time, right?
Yeah.
And so they're also going to have Kang fighting the Avengers and also fighting himself. So that's why there's all these different Kangs. And I feel like one's going to show up at the end of this and kill the Kang in the quantum realm, maybe. Maybe the one in the quantum realm gets out and gets killed. I don't know.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be the ending? I don't know how to describe it, but ends up being Scott loses, right? I guess they technically both lose, where Scott ends up dying or gets stuck in the quantum realm again. And Kang eventually comes out and is ready to take over, but then
gets murdered by the real Kang.
By the real Kang.
Oh,
and I mean that would be an ending.
It would. I expect this movie to end like Empire Strikes Back style. No hope.
No hope. Exactly.
Yeah.
This
is officially setting up everything that's coming. This officially ties into Kang Dynasty. This is it. This is where it starts ramping up.
I mean, heroes are at their lowest.
Yeah.
No hope. It's dang. This is a bigger than Thanos threat. They
did say Kevin Feige came out and said that for all intents and purposes, Kang is the most powerful villain in Marvel Studios to date. He said, Thanos was strong. He needed the Infinity Gauntlet to really be a threat. He needed all the stones. Kang is just a threat in general.
Yeah.
He literally can take over, destroy everything, all of reality.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. No. It's going to be awesome to see him do it. That's for sure.
Yep. Tickets go on sale on Monday, January 16th.
So tomorrow, as we are recording this.
Yes, tomorrow. Yeah. All right, let's get on to the news. All right. I got to get a screenshot up for this first piece of news. I got a lot of screenshots this episode. This was just announced. Disney Plus has announced Voices Rising, the music of Wakanda Forever, the first ever Marvel Studios documentary series for an individual MCU movie.
That's pretty cool.
Streaming February 22nd.
Cool. I know that.
No, it's a double documentary series. It says the music of Wakanda Forever, so I assume there's a lot of different kinds of music in it. There's some Spanish music you had in there for Namor, and you had the African music for Wakanda, and all the different kinds of stuff. So I feel like there's going to be something kind of focusing on that. And I don't know. I'm not too sure, but it was just announced. Voices Rising.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's coming out. Thought I'd mention that. Today, as we're recording this on the 15th of January, 2023, marks 2 years since the start of the multiverse saga with WandaVision.
That's crazy.
2 years ago. This is This and Falcon and Winter Soldier are the two shows we were not able to review on the podcast. We hadn't started the podcast yet.
Mhm.
We started it on episode 4 of Loki.
Yeah. So just how? Oh, good God! Yeah. So, and we're in phase 5 now, and that's going to start in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Yeah. We reviewed a whole phase basically, and WandaVision sadly was not one of them. I would have loved to review WandaVision. Maybe that can be a thing we do in the future at some point.
Yeah. Because apparently we're dead wrong for this being like our favorite Disney Plus show.
I guess I feel like it's still my favorite nostalgic wise, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think Loki does take the cake for my favorite.
My favorite Disney Plus Marvel thing in general is still Werewolf by Night.
Well, I'm talking about like a show.
Show wise, like WandaVision is my favorite, but I'm willing to admit like Loki is probably better.
Mm-hmm.
So, I at least give me that.
Yeah. WandaVision was just a fun every week theorizing stuff, and it was a well-made show. Loki was well made too, though.
That's how I found out about soups.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go.
Now, next piece of news here. Marvel Studios is reportedly developing. This is something new we just learned about. It's happening. They're developing a Strange Academy series centered around Wong. It's a Wong show and featuring America Chavez. We're going to be introduced to a lot more magic users in the show. Apparently, the series will be, quote, an important tie-in to Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. And a character named Zelma Stanton is going to appear in the show, who will also first appear in Ironheart, which comes out this year.
That's good.
Yeah, so Wong's getting his own show. And this will also tie into another movie that we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Yep.
That we just got news about. We didn't even know it was going to happen. We can assume, but yeah. All right. Sadie Sink, actress. She played, everyone knows her from Stranger Things. She plays a character named Max, I think. But she also recently played in The Whale as Brendan Fraser's character's daughter.
Yeah. I had to see that movie so bad.
She is reportedly being eyed to play the superhero Songbird in the Thunderbolts.
Oh, okay.
Songbird, I know what she looks like, but I don't know what her powers are. I know she's a character in Thunderbolts in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. She possesses supersonic sound abilities that can cause a variety of effects.
So kind of like Black Bolt?
Not really. Let me look. Hang on. Melissa Gold, 616. What are her powers? Physical character? No, it's not physical characteristics. Well, you feel like the Marvel fandom website would give me information about what her powers are.
Figure it out. That's what pretty much they're saying.
It's pretty much. It's just. Let me see. All right. Worse. Superhuman strength, speed, agility, stamina, durability, and reflexes sonic screams. She's kind of got a Black Canary thing going on there.
Okay.
Sonic waves and burst projection, ability to create solid sound constructs, sound and vocal manipulation, hypnotic song echolocation, sonokinesis, flight. Jesus.
Lord.
So she's like music, kind of like whatever. She can hypnotize people with music, or she can. She kind of got Black Canary. We don't have a character in MCU, I don't think, with those kind of powers or whatever. So this is something new.
Yeah.
And I think she'll do a good job. She's a good actress.
Mm-hmm.
Sadie Sink. But yeah, Thunderbolts. Not getting a lot of news from that movie. I think this week, this is the last bit of news we have from that this week. Yeah. But yeah, so I'd throw that in there. We have some delays.
Oh god.
We talked about some of them last episode, but I'm pretty sure it's happening now. What if season 2 has been delayed to 2024?
Whew.
It was supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
Echo has been delayed till early 2024. It was supposed to come out in the summer. And Agatha Coven of Chaos has been delayed. It was supposed to come out this December. Now it's been delayed possibly to 2025.
Dang, that's. I wonder why.
Well, how it has to do with that decision they made to put out less a year and focus more on the quality and stuff like that. So it's these are just stuff that's going to have to happen. I won't be surprised if more delays. Well, I'm pretty sure X-Men 97 is going to get delayed. It's supposed to be out this fall. Canceled, yeah. Spider-Man freshman year.
I think that's going to get canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just the way it goes, I guess, in favor of better quality and less Marvel bombardment a year, I guess.
I mean, I'm fine with.
Yeah.
I'm willing to let that. I don't know, I just find it crazy. Like, I mean, that's a big delay, man. Holy God.
It's a big delay. All right, we got a plot leak. This came out actually a while back, and I didn't know about it.
Mm.
So I'm going to talk about it now. It's a leak for The Marvels. Now, there will be spoilers here, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to hear it skip ahead about a minute or two. All right, so spoiler warning. Here we go.
Yeah.
The main villain, who is a Kree named Dar Bin, will use two bangles to open countless portals across the universe to restore the destroyed Kree homeworld of Hala, which was that wasn't the first Captain Marvel, I believe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch that movie because I don't remember much about it. Miss Marvel got one of the bangles, and Dar-Benn got another set of Kree bangles. So that kind of connects Miss Marvel with her bracelet or whatever. These bangles are ancient Kree technology hidden for centuries. In the final battle, bangles will tear the fabric of space and time over Hala, which triggers an incursion in the 616 universe. Monica can't read today. I'm just going. Monica flies directly inside that incursion crack to save the day, and later the incursion crack will close, and Monica will be lost in the multiverse.
Oh, okay.
So we get our first incursion in this movie, which I'm interested in. I mean, we saw an incursion in Doctor Strange, and they talked about it where the universes kind of collide and one fights each other for supremacy or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so this will open up that whole a lot more time multiverse stuff. I don't know much about this movie other than that, and that still didn't really give us that much information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was very, very light, and that's another thing.
Yeah, but I'm weary of this movie because of some of the information we have gotten in the future. Like, we did get some information saying that Miss Marvel, Monica, and Captain Marvel will be traveling to a planet where they don't talk, they sing.
Huh.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to have musical numbers in the Marvels.
I guess I'm okay with that.
Oh, I'm just weary after the first Captain Marvel.
I didn't like it at all. I'm not excited for this. But I hate it because I don't like Captain Marvel, but I like Monica and Miss Marvel. I think that's mostly it.
Yeah, maybe Captain Marvel will die in this movie.
Hey, I'd probably be like the one death I'll probably be clapping towards, and everybody gives me a look. Like, I don't hate Captain Marvel or anything. I don't like Brie Larson.
Yeah, I thought I mentioned that. There's some possible spoilers there.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Miss Marvel Season 2 is set to release before Avengers Secret Wars. Just getting to Season 2.
Oh, wow.
This will probably branch off of what happens in the Marvels.
Yeah, most likely.
But yes, she's getting a Season 2. This would match up with the reports that we talked about last week of Ben Affleck playing Dario Agger, or who's called like the Minotaur or something. And the rumor was he'd be playing it in Miss Marvel Season 2. And he's the Lord of Roxxon. So, I mean, this lines up with that. So, Ben Affleck, maybe. Miss Marvel Season 2.
Yeah.
I can't play Batman anymore, so.
Yeah, yes, the no Snyderverse. I mean, I'll never get over that. That was Instagram. That was funny.
That was funny. Here's another one. Show we've known about for maybe about a year now. Maybe not. Disney Plus's Vision Quest, the show about Vision and what he did after WandaVision.
About this like a month or two ago.
It was a month or two. It was not a month or two ago.
It was a year ago.
It was probably not. Maybe not. It's January, so I don't think it would have been a year.
Well,
but,
I guess.
Well, WandaVision was a year ago, so definitely it wasn't this. So it was probably October, around that time. But yeah, we got some information on that. It's going to introduce Vision's daughter, who goes in the comics goes by the name Viv, and the show is also going to set up the MCU's Young Avengers. Which I still believe, from the way it's going, that Young Avengers is going to be a solely Disney Plus thing. Like they'll have maybe a Disney Plus movie or something based off the Young Avengers, and then they'll show up in something.
Yeah, more than likely. Like, I'm not really excited about it, but you know,
what's not exciting about the Young Avengers?
I just don't care.
We've already met all of them. So,
yeah, I guess. I'm just not excited.
Bishop and Wanda's kids, and
I do like.
What's the dude's the girl's name?
Yeah, Yelena. I do like her.
Yeah, and Ant-Man's daughter. She'll be in it, and
I have to see more of her because I think the recast was pretty bad.
Wow.
I don't know. I like the girl. I mean, I know we barely saw her, but I think the girl in the Endgame would have done better.
This girl's a good actor. Catherine Newton's good. She was great in all 10 seasons of Supernatural that she was in.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say you proved my point, but never mind.
Supernatural's a good show. It introduced the world of Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki.
Okay. You enjoy your Supernatural.
You enjoy your Breaking Bad.
Hey, you're watching it right now, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not yet? What are you watching?
I'm watching Community. Anyway, let's see. Where was I? MCU's Young Avengers. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and there's that kid from Falcon and the Winter Soldier is also one of the Young Avengers in the comics. What's his name? I can't remember. Something Bradley. Isaiah Bradley's grandson or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Liv Tyler, we talked about last week, is supposed to be showing up in the MCU again, and we now have information about a movie that she is showing up in. That she's in talks to return in a Marvel Studios developed World War Hulk film, which is now in active development.
That's good. That's finally a Hulk film. But is it going to have the actual Hulk in it? I mean,
I would assume so if it's World War Hulk.
Well, you know, I don't want a smart Hulk. I want Hulk. But, you know, I can't get everything I want, I guess.
No. I don't know much about World War Hulk, honestly. I don't think I've read that book before.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I haven't read it either.
But I mean, I'm interested in the prospect of getting a Hulk movie and bringing it back, finally making Hulk relevant again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, please.
Yeah.
Only thing I've read something so. I mean, I don't know if it's similar. I've read Planet Hulk and watched that movie. I haven't read it, but I watched that movie or whatever. I don't know if that's supposed to be like the same thing.
Let me look it up. Let me look at what World War Hulk is, so I can get a basis of the storyline. Okay, here it is. The series consists of 5 issues titled World War Hulk. The plot is the culmination of a series of events that began with Hulk being tricked into space by the Illuminati and a life model decoy of Nick Fury. Planet Hulk shows the Hulk's exile and his imminent return to Earth to seek revenge. Okay, so World War Hulk starts before Planet Hulk. Planet Hulk is the aftermath.
Okay.
And after the Illuminati send Hulk and the Spanish Hulk from Earth, the spacecraft they use explodes, killing Hulk's pregnant wife. Blaming the Illuminati for her death and more powerful than ever because of his time spent absorbing the radiation levels on the planet Sakaar, Hulk returns to Earth for revenge with his allies. which is a bunch of other Hulk people. And he basically comes to Earth and starts killing everybody. Kills Iron Man, Professor X.
I know She-Hulk tries to come up and like tries to calm him down or whatever, and he like just knocks her out, and she's all like, "Yeah, there's no, like, I'm his cousin," and he won't.
Yeah, and so they're in that MCU. I'd be happy with that.
I would too.
That'd be a good movie. All right. What is next? All right. So the big rumor went around just the other day saying that Adam Driver is reportedly Marvel Studios' top choice for Reed Richards. Now, I don't believe this. Adam Driver's the guy that played Kylo Ren, for those of you who don't know. I don't believe this for the fact that we've had about 20 of these same pieces of news about different people in the last week. So I don't know. Glenn Howerton did come out and say that he wants to play Mr. Fantastic.
That's who I want, man. And I mean, okay, so you've seen Always Sunny, right?
Yeah, I've seen.
I've seen it. I've seen the whole series so far, at least what it's up to currently. What do you think about him playing? Because I'm really.
I think he could do it. He looks the part.
Mm-hmm. Looks the part. I don't know. I think he can give like a guy that's always thinking type of vibe. I don't know how to describe it, but why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think Glenn Howerton's the one I would want to play him. I mean, either that or Diego Luna, the guy who played Andor. I mean, I feel like he could do it as well.
Yeah, I remember
that was a rumor.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for that as well. Honestly,
I mean, I don't think there's really a bad. I mean, I feel like Adam Driver, if he did get it, I mean, I feel like he could do it. He's got the acting chops to pull it off. I mean, if they shave his hair, he might be able to look the part a little bit. But
yeah.
I feel like most of the Mr. Fantastic fan casts and like all the stuff, most of them I could see happening. Like, it hasn't really been a horrible one.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Glenn has been contacted. I know he said he hasn't, but I mean, again, you can't.
Yeah. Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, the Wolf situation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's. I think he's in it, or I think he's been contacted. Whether he gets the part is we don't know, but I find it crazy though that we still have no idea who in the world's playing Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
and are we even going to know this year?
Probably, yeah. This year it starts filming next year because the movie comes out in 2025. So.
Yeah, we better find out next Comic-Con.
I could see that happening.
Let's hope.
But we'll probably find out before then by leaks and stuff. All right. Next up here, this ties into that Strange Academy show that I was talking about. I told you there's a movie that'll tie into. Marvel Studios is now planning to fast track, which means it wasn't originally part of their plan, but now it is. They're going to bring it up. Doctor Strange 3 to release before Avengers Secret Wars.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Doctor Strange 3, I feel like it's kind of obvious. Maybe Clea at the end of it shows up, you cause an incursion or whatever, we need to go fix it. So it shows up with more incursion stuff that ties in or whatever. And that's probably what it's going to be about. We're gonna, I don't know. I feel like this makes sense.
Yeah, I agree.
So Doctor Strange 3. Who do you want to be the villain of Doctor Strange 3?
I would like
Dormammu could come back if they're going to the dark dimension, as we saw at the end of it. Dormammu could show back up.
I would like them to redo Dormammu a bit, make him like more comic accurate looking.
Dormammu
from the bargain. I don't know who I want. I know it's a Ghost Rider villain, but Nightmare would be cool.
Yeah, Nightmare would be really cool. Um, I mean, yeah.
Or Blackheart. I mean, I know there's a Ghost Rider villains, but I mean, hey, get Ghost Rider introduced here.
Hey, Leah could be the villain.
Yeah, she could. I mean, I guess sky's the limit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Doctor Strange 3 is happening. Yeah. All right, we got some information on Bill Murray's character in Quantumania. I'll read this real quick. He's going to be playing Lord Krylar, the governor of Axia, a bizarre and cushy community within the quantum realm. And he's got some past with Janet.
Yeah,
I think him and Janet bondude. Sorry, that was a Captain America First Avenger joke. I had to do it. Sorry, I watched that movie the other day and realized how amazing it was. And I've had that line stuck in my head where Captain America was like, looking at Peggy and Stark. She was like, "So do you two fondue?"
You want to talk about an underrated masterpiece?
That movie's good.
Everybody, well, here's the thing. Everybody just looks at Winter Soldier, and I feel like,
I think the whole Captain America trilogy was good. I enjoyed that whole trilogy.
Yeah,
even though the third one's more an Avengers movie than it is Captain America. Yeah. And the fourth Captain America is meant to be more Avengers movie.
I mean, like probably the worst one being Civil War is like still incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Captain America: The First Avenger is a really good movie. I love Red Skull, so. Yeah. Plus, I've always loved reading comics and stuff about like World War II stories of Captain America and Hydra, and there's some really good ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we also got some more Quantumania information. David Dastmalchian, who played Kurt in the first two Ant-Man films. We also know him as Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad. And, he played the guy in Ant-Man where he was with the Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is now set to return in Quantumania, but not as Kurt. He's going to be playing a character called Veb. V-E-B.
Veb?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. I'm curious. I guess a variant? I don't know. Veb. That's weird.
That doesn't really make any sense.
Well, I guess that's the point.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like,
I guess it's going to be like a variant that Kang maybe has in prison. I don't know.
Yeah. Has this happened before?
No.
I feel like this has happened somewhere. I just can't remember.
Or an MCU character got recast as another character?
Yeah. Or some DC was. Or am I just...
I think there is a circumstance where that happened, but I'm not remembering it at the moment.
Gotcha. I don't know. I feel like it happened or something, and I feel like I remember me and you talking about it, of like how much of a big deal that was. Like, that makes no sense. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. I did forget completely that Luis is supposed to be in this movie. So we're gonna get a new story.
Yeah,
Luis.
Yeah, I remember. Wasn't like he wasn't supposed to be in it or something.
No, T.I. is not supposed to be in it. The guy who played Dave, the other member of their team, he's not going to be in it.
That's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe got locked up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, that's all. I think that's most of the Ant-Man news I have today. Yeah. I guess we'll have to wait till next week, see what else pops up about this movie.
Yep.
All right, next up here, Letitia Wright, girl that plays Shuri, says, she said in an interview, I watched the interview, she was asked if there any news maybe about Black Panther 3 and if they're doing that. And she said that she does believe Black Panther 3 is already in development. She said, quote, "It's going to take a while, but I'm really excited for you guys to see that." They said that they got Ryan Coogler to go back into the lab, is what she said, and craft out this new story. But she said it will happen. I don't think this is going to be happening before Secret Wars.
Yeah.
I think
who knows, man? He just freaking greenlit Doctor Strange.
That's true.
Oh, Lord knows.
That's true. But yeah, Black Panther 3 is a thing that's gonna happen. Maybe we'll see some more Namor.
Namor.
Speaking of Black Panther, Angela Bassett, who played Queen Ramonda, has won Best Supporting Actress at the Golden Globes for her performance in Wakanda Forever.
Oh, congratulations.
Bassett becomes the first ever actor or actress to win a Golden Globe for their work in an MCU movie.
She deserved it. She did really good.
Yeah. Now we all guessed this was going to happen, so no surprise there. But yeah, we do congratulate her for that award.
Yeah.
Next up here, Marvel Studios is planning to release Moon Knight Season 2 before Avengers Secret Wars.
Oh my God.
Yep. It's happening. I've had this sneaking suspicion that Moon Knight Season 2 is a thing that's going to happen because that ending with Jake Lockley, and I'm like, I don't see them like settling that plot in a movie. So they would have to do a Season 2. So I just feel like it just makes sense. Anyway.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd like to see some more.
Oh, yeah.
Werewolf by Night could show up in this season. Yeah, I'd love some Werewolf by Night to show up in that. Maybe some Swamp Thing.
Again,
Not Swamp Thing, not Swamp Thing. Man Thing.
Man Thing.
Yeah.
Ted.
Yes, Ted. Yeah, Moon Knight Season 2. I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am too.
Confirmed by Don Cheadle, Disney Plus's Secret Invasion. Quote, kicks off what happens in Armor Wars. So, Secret Invasion will directly tie into that. So I guess that's why War Machine's he's in a lot of the trailer for Secret Invasion, which I'm surprised we haven't got another trailer for yet.
I'm surprised as well.
I don't know when the show comes out. Murmur had it was May, but I don't know.
Wasn't this supposed to be like the beginning of the year at some point?
Yeah, but I think May still counts as like Q1, right? Or no, it's a part of Q2.
I think that's like the January, February, March.
Yeah, it's going to be quarter.
I think April, like late April, is like Q2.
Yeah, it could come out in Q2. I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't be that big of a stretch. We didn't have any. Well, no, Moon Knight came out in March of last year. Let's say we didn't have any MCU show until after Doctor Strange, but that's not true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what it is, I guess. I mean, it's supposed to be a big show anyway. And it'll kick off what happens in the Armor Wars movie, which I'm excited about, which I also have some news about here in a minute. But yeah, speaking of shows, Denai Guerrera, who played Okoye, has teased Disney Plus's Okoye spinoff series. He said, I've been told that I can gently allude to this possibility.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that is the things happening. It sets up, we kind of saw her at the end. She's not a member of the Dora Milaje anymore. And she's got the Midnight Angel suit, or whatever. And she freed Everett Ross from the prisoner truck at the end of the movie or somewhere in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So that, I guess that kind of sets up maybe, so she's got something going on. And I guess we'll find out. This is one of the few Wakanda spinoff series. Probably think there's one more other than this one. We don't know what it is, though. One M'Baku show, please.
Yeah. No idea.
One M'Baku show.
Hey, I'll be okay with an M'Baku show.
That'd be pretty cool. Or Namor show. I'll do Namor.
Namor.
I'm sorry, I say it wrong. Namor. Yeah. All right, we got some list of actors for Agatha: Coven of Chaos.
No.
Here it is. All right. We have a lot of returning characters from WandaVision that are going to be in Agatha: Coven of Chaos. David Payton is returning as Herb.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, yeah, he was funny. When it was like, someone was like, "Careful, stick a big red," and he was like, "Sorry, I don't chew gum. The Vision was like, I don't chew gum. It's purely a form of mastication." And he was like, "Oh, I don't do that." That was. See what else did he do?
Herb's the goat.
Herb was a good. He's the one that was cutting through the wall with the saw. That one scene.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be back. David Lingell will be back as Phil Jones, the guy with the mustache.
Yeah.
Another Norm is coming back. Asif Ali playing Norm, the character who. How did he do? I know he was in the show a decent amount. He was the one that Vision woke up inside of the office.
Yeah. It was. Golly, what's his face? Is Ralph gonna be there? Ralph.
Oh, you don't Evan Peters?
Yeah, is he gonna be there?
There's no news of that, but there's a rumor that he is going to be in the show. I don't assume why he wouldn't be. He's part of Westview, so I mean, I think he will be. Dennis the Mailman is going to be back. The sheriff, Brian Brightman, he was not in the show, but sheriff will show up. Kate Forbes is going to be playing Evanora Harkness. Emma Caulfield Ford is playing Dottie. She's coming back, the mean bully of the neighborhood. And Deborah Jo Rupp as Mrs. Hart.
Okay.
So we're getting a lot of the cast of WandaVision back. I'm happy about. And also another casting. I forgot about this one. Let me go find it. Here it is. That Miles Gutierrez Riley has been apparently been cast in the show as Hulkling, which is another member of the Young Avengers. Which I think is the final member of the Young Avengers.
Yeah.
He's been cast in the show. We know Wiccan is going to be in the show. On his son as a teenager. So I'm interested to see how that. I think we have reported that a while back. We're not sure how he'll show up because he's not supposed to be alive. But yeah. That is that. I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see that.
Yeah, I'm ready.
See, they'll get to see the aftermath of what's going on with them after Wanda imprisoned them. Wanda could show up in the show too. That's a possibility.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I know she said she'd go see Agatha if she ever needed like help or answers or something. So it might lead to something.
Yeah. According to Rotten Tomatoes, Ms. Marvel has been officially crowned the Rotten Tomatoes best reviewed superhero TV series of 2022.
Oh, okay. That's good.
It beat out Peacemaker.
Yeah, which blows my mind.
I thought Ms. Marvel got review bombed. That's what my thing is. What is it? Let me look. Let me go on Rotten Tomatoes and look at.
I hope my lack of sarcasm. I guess that's good. I don't know. I didn't like it, but you know.
I can't find Ms. Marvel. Hang on. There it is. Oh, that takes so long to find. All right. Got an 80% by audience and 98% by critics.
98 for Miss Marvel.
Yeah, critic score.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Yeah, but I thought I mentioned that. I thought it was something. All right, we got some news on Red Hulk and Captain America: New World Order. This comes from Daniel RPK. He said, "Don't expect Harrison Ford's Red Hulk to be hidden or kept secret like Marvel usually does about their new characters. He's going to be front and center whenever the marketing in the movie starts."
Oh, that's good to hear.
So he's being advertised as the big villain.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Harrison Ford, Red Hulk. We also did get another piece of news. I gotta find it so I can read it. I hope I took a screenshot of it. If not, sorry. Well, not seeing it. I didn't. Okay. So there's some information saying that Red Hulk is going to be dressed up in the what's the Joe Fix-It.
Yeah, Joe Fix-It, which doesn't really make sense, but okay.
Yeah. It'll be I swear I took a screenshot of that. I guess I didn't. Yeah, I probably guess I didn't. All right. Yeah, that's a thing that's happening. The Serpent Society are going to be villains in Captain America 4 as well.
Oh, okay.
Because we know there's multiple villains in this movie. They're all kind of fighting each other to get to the adamantium.
Everyone's a villain.
Yes.
It's a big movie.
It is. It's going to be a big one. Comes out next year too.
Yeah.
Yes, the Serpent Society showing up. Here's some Armor Wars news. It's rumored to be getting a title change.
Oh, okay.
The film is going to still focus personally on War Machine. The West Coast Avengers are rumored to form in the film, and Ultron is also rumored to have a presence.
That'd be good.
So, I mean, it's still going to be a War Machine movie. We'll still learn about his personal life. We'll probably meet some of his family and stuff like that and what he's going through. But it might not be called Armor Wars anymore. It could be called something else. I'm not sure what it would be called, but it's... I mean, I don't really have a guess about that, but...
Just, hey, call it War Machine.
I still want a War Machine movie. And then finally here by Daniel RPK, no information other than what I'm about to read now, but the Midnight Suns will be getting a movie.
Okay. I need to play the game and get more of an idea.
Yeah. I know the Midnight Suns I mean, I know who they are roughly. I mean, Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
You can Moon Knight in there, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know why the heck I said Iron Man. I was thinking about Illuminati. Yeah. Oh, God. I know he's in the game.
How dare you.
But yeah, my bad.
Spider-Man's in the game too, but I mean, that's not.
Yeah. I know Spider-Man's not. I just in Deadpool, Storm, Venom.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. Most of that's just Avengers and X-Men. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be just like the supernatural heroes.
I'd be cool for a Midnight Suns movie though, if done right, of course.
Yeah, it's Sam Raimi to direct it.
Yeah, and then make him do. Unless he's busy with Spider-Man 4, then do that.
That's true.
I think that might happen. I don't know because. I mean, I don't know. Like, why not?
Yeah. But yeah, that's all the Marvel news I have.
Oh, you're not gonna talk about the Secret Wars leak or the Kang Dynasty picture leak? You're not gonna talk about that?
No, I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, that no.
That thing was real. What are you talking about?
You're stupid.
That thing.
Worst leak.
Hey, that's like my favorite leak. What are you talking about?
It was that's so stupid. All right. Let's move on to DC. Starting with this, I'm not sure. Hang on. Let me look, because if I'm correct, it's actually tomorrow that this happens. Let's see. Trailer 2. Supposedly supposed to come out tomorrow. Okay, I'm not sure. I read somewhere that it was, but Shazam Fury of the Gods is getting a second trailer, and I think it's supposed to be out tomorrow. Some trailer is coming out tomorrow, and I don't know what. And superhero related, I think, and it's not Marvel, so I think it is Shazam 2.
I think they should put the dragon on in the movie, back in the movie again.
Back in the movie?
Yeah, she went back in the movie.
Why? You wanted it out of the movie.
I do, but now I want back in just so they can take it back out. They need to put it back. They need to put it in the trailer. What if they did?
I think this movie. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this movie. It comes out March. Well, no, it doesn't. It got delayed, didn't it? It says comes out March 17th. It doesn't come out March 17th, does it?
Oh, I got delayed. Or maybe
I thought. Now it comes out March 17th. It says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, we're.
I'm not excited. I hate it because I loved the first one.
Yeah,
but I am. Next one.
No, I think this trailer will probably be better than the first one. Hopefully, we'll see if the movie can.
I wouldn't. What's saying? I wouldn't count my chickens just yet. But
we'll see if the movie can hold a candle to Shazam 1. Probably not.
Is that whole trailer was? I don't know how to describe it, but it was. It was really. I didn't think it was good. I mean, I don't remember what I reviewed it on here, but I remember. I feel like I remember like after we got done recording, talking about the trailer. I remember I was like, man, that trailer sucked. I don't know what I was talking about. Yeah, because it's just very cringy dialogue. I don't like it. get like I always think I'd rather them get rid of the Fast and Furious line rather than the. I don't know.
You gotta understand also that was filmed when that was a big funny meme.
But no, it's not. See, that's why in Night Watch and Killzone you don't have any of that.
No, we don't make jokes. It's just completely.
Spider-Man PS4 is the best game ever. It's like, it was written back in 2018 before the sequel came out.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd that. I think it's tomorrow. I might be wrong on that, so don't quote me on it. But it possibly is going to be out tomorrow.
I will. I'll quote you on it. Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, freaks and geeks out there, we have 2023's very first What's Up with Ezra Miller.
Let's come buy your ticket today.
Yes. Ezra Miller pleaded guilty to unlawful trespassing in a Vermont burglary case on Friday. Appearing in a courthouse in Bennington, Vermont, the Fantastic Beasts and the Flash star accepted a plea deal to avoid jail time. They must pay a $500 fine and face 1 year of probation. As part of the plea deal, Miller agreed to 41 conditions, which include no drinking, random drug tests, and a commitment to continue seeking mental health treatment. Miller, 30, was accused of entering a neighbor's house and stealing several bottles of alcohol from their pantry last May. The actor was initially charged with trespassing, burglary, and petite larceny, and the latter two charges now dropped. Had those charges not been dropped, Miller could have faced a maximum sentence of 25 years in prison.
God dang it. Dude, put this guy behind bars.
In a statement provided to Variety, Miller's attorney said, Ezra Miller pled guilty this morning to a misdemeanor unlawful trespass in Vermont Superior Court and accepted the conditions imposed by the court. Ezra would like to thank the court and the community for their trust and patience throughout this process. It would once again like to acknowledge the love and support they received from their family and friends who continue to be a vital presence in their ongoing mental health. The Vermont incident is just one of many controversies and legal issues that Miller had faced in the past year. The actor was twice arrested in Hawaii, first for disorderly conduct and harassment, and then for second degree assault. Miller has also previously been accused of choking a woman in an Icelandic bar. Last August, Miller apologized for their behavior and stated that they would be undergoing mental health treatment. They said this is a quote, having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment. The actor said in a statement, I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I'm committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life.
Yeah, but then he just did this though, because
well, no, he didn't just. This was all before that. This is just like the sentence now.
Oh, gotcha.
He hasn't done anything since last August.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, wait, did you just? I think I can't believe that went through. That's
yeah. No, he
yes, that's bull. There's no
he this is all stuff that had taken place. What did you say? Last May, I believe. Last August is when he did the statement. Last May is when he had done the robbery, and this is what he was getting charged for. 1 year probation, $500, and he's not allowed to drink, has random drug tests, and he has to commit to seeking mental health treatment. Otherwise, he's going to jail.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he goes to jail.
I don't hope he goes there. I hope he gets his life together.
No.
I don't wish harm. If he's got mental health issues, mental health is a pretty serious thing. And if he can get that fixed and get back normal, then.
Well, here's my thing. He should have been a dang adult and been like, yeah, man, I really screwed up on that first thing. Yeah, let me seek help now and not keep going. Because the only reason why he's doing it now is because he's getting called out for it. Darien, I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going on.
Probably true.
I don't know.
I also guarantee Warner Brothers had something to do with this.
Oh, no. Yeah, I guarantee it too. Is it three? This is like three things, right? Three things that happen?
Three or four, yeah.
Yeah, so it should have been one. I mean, one. One, okay, let's get help. Two, it's like, yo, I'm to, hey, you want to get this looked out? Three, you doing it again? Four, oh my God, put you behind bars. You're freaking crazy. And he's like, well, it's mental health. And don't get me wrong, I understand mental health is very serious. A couple good friends of mine have have some mental issues, but like, oh my god, like, difference is they seek help for it first thing as soon as they're like, yeah, something's wrong here. So I don't know. I have no sympathy. I don't know. I think it should be behind bars, but that's just me.
Yeah. That's what's up with Ezra Miller for this week. That's all that's up with him.
That's awful.
Thankfully, no one, at least he hasn't killed anybody. Right.
Hey, not yet. Dude. Okay, if that happens, very tragic, but he deserves the freaking death penalty at that point. Lord.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Next up here, the Batman director, Matt Reeves, will be meeting with DC Studios CEOs, James Gunn and Peter Safran, later this month to, quote, talk about everything that's going on and what the arcs of these two things are. So he's going to meet up with them and say, all right, what's your plan for these 8 to 10 years? What's the plan for I will tell you what the plan is that I have for my Batverse, or whatever is what he's calling it. And see if something maybe clashes in their plans, or like maybe they're doing something Batman that Matt Reeves wanted to do. I don't know. That's what it makes it seem to me, but he's going to go meet with the DC CEOs.
Yeah. I mean, I hate we have to wait so long for a sequel, but I mean, the saying.
I do have some more news
for
the Batman 2. After this next thing. This next thing, real quick. Yeah. Jacob Elordi is rumored. Now, I'll go and tell you now this is not true because James Gunn himself has debunked it. But I will find the screenshot. Here it is. They said Jacob Elordi is rumored to be James Gunn's Superman for the DCU. He's a younger guy. A lot of people hated it. I didn't think it was too bad. I mean, this is me. But James Gunn came out and said, my thoughts are no one has been cast as Superman yet. Casting, as is almost always the case with me, will happen after the script is finished or close to finished, and it isn't. We'll announce a few things in not too long, but the casting of Superman won't be one of them.
Ooh.
This is what I admire about James Gunn and the way he's handling all this. He's not being completely silent about everything. He is answering people's questions. He's like, yes, this is happening. This is not happening. All right, don't get. He's being communicative with. This is a busy man. This is like one of the busiest studio heads I've ever heard of. Yeah. And for him to take time out of his day,
I want him. My Watchmen.
No, well, he probably won't. I don't see him messaging stuff. But you have to ask him that question like the Watchmen. Do you like the Watchmen comic or something like that? Maybe.
Yeah.
But what was I saying? James Gunn is busy, and he's taking time out of his busy schedule, crafting this whole cinematic universe, 8 to 10 years cinematic universe, to take time out of his day and assure us of different things that scaring some people. Like, no, this is not true. This isn't true. This is true. This is happening. There'll be announcements and whatever. Supposed to be announcements this month.
Yeah. So.
End of this month, beginning of February, probably, but
yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to point that out that not true. The Jacob Elordi thing.
Yeah.
Could be a runner-up for the role, but he has not been cast. The Batman 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Where is the Batman 2 screenshot at? There it is. No, it's not. I lost it. Oh, they're Fred. Okay. Collider sat down with Matt Reeves. They had to ask if he was shooting any films this year. At first, director tried to play coy by telling us, "I'm not going to answer that question, but we are working on a movie. I'll put it to you that way." But then he revealed, "We're deep in it. My partner and I are writing. Mattson Tomlin and I are writing, and it's really exciting. And I'm really excited about what we're doing." Tomlin also worked with Matt Reeves on the Batman script. He said he is deep into writing the Batman 2. And he's really excited for us to see what he's got cooking.
Yeah, You think the thing might be done by later this month? I mean, when do you think?
It won't be done later this month. The writing will be done this year, and they'll probably film it next year, and it'll be out in 2025.
Yeah.
Let me look up what exactly he said, because he said some other stuff about the Batman 2 as well. He also said he's not ruling out a Condiment King appearance in the Batman 2. It needs to be such a joke if it happens.
Matt, what if like Matt Reeves?
If he made Condiment King a serious villain,
what if Matt Reeves does Condiment King before like James Gunn does it in like a Suicide Squad?
Be mad.
Yeah, I know you would.
The Penguin spinoff series is going to lead directly into the Batman 2.
Yeah, I saw that.
Here it is. This is what I was looking for. During an interview with Collider, that's what I said, confirmed the Batman sequel is still in the works despite the chaos behind closed doors at DC. He also assured fans that the upcoming sequel would keep the focus on Robert Pattinson's Dark Knight instead of putting the hero's rogue gallery in the spotlight, which sets it apart from his predecessors.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. He said, to me, the thing that I really feel is that I also believe that Rob Pattinson is so special in the role. My goal has always been to do these point of view stories that allow the character to always be the emotional center of the story. Because a lot of times what happens is after you do the first one, then suddenly other rogues gallery characters come in and they kind of take over. And then Batman takes a back seat sort of character-wise or emotionally. He said, but that will be the opposite of what happens in his universe.
That's good.
And he said Batman's rogues gallery can be explored in spin-offs, which we've heard about with the Penguin and the Scarecrow, Clayface, and Professor Pig are supposed to be getting their own stuff.
I'm interested in what they're going to do with Joker.
Yeah.
Honestly. But okay,
they were saving that for way later on.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
That's why they didn't put that scene in the movie. They just had a little tease at the end, just to be like, "Oh, Joker's there," but you'll see him later.
Yeah. Now, and then they had that thing. Yeah, it had like that hidden thing, like that.
Yeah, the deleted scene. Yeah.
Question: who do you think's the villain of the sequel? And we can move on from that.
I'll go back and forth.
Or who do you want? Who do you want, and who do you think it will be? Though I think
it's going to be Scarecrow, because I just feel like that work, and then they'll do the spin-off of Scarecrow afterward, maybe. Mr. Freeze, I want, but I mean, I also want Scarecrow, so I don't really have like a too big of a preference.
No, yeah, I got you. I'm in the same boat with you.
I can tell you who I don't want.
Who?
Hush. Because I feel like it'd be the exact same as the first Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I would like Hush at some point, but not in the sea. I couldn't say it better myself of what you just said with I feel like it is going to be Scarecrow, but I'd really like Mr. Freeze. But I'm cool with both. You know, as long as we can get some cool stuff like in the Arkham game, like Arkham Asylum, Scarecrow illusions. I
did see that because Giancarlo Esposito, he was in an interview and he again mentioned that he wanted to play Professor X, even though a lot of people said he mentioned Doctor Doom, Magneto, Professor X, and then he was mentioning Marvel characters. There was a Marvel conversation, and then while he was mentioning characters that people wanted him for Marvel, he mentions Mr. Freeze, and that had nothing to do with the conversation.
I love for him to be Mr. Freeze,
and I feel like he had that in his mind. I mean, maybe he had some conversations or something. But yeah, I thought I mentioned that, and that's stuff for the Batman 2. Now we're gonna, as of yesterday, which is the 14th of January, would have marked 1 year since Peacemaker.
Wow.
I thought I mentioned that.
That was probably the best superhero show of that year.
It was very good.
Well, it
was really good. Yes, Peacemaker. I still don't know if season 2 is a thing that's going to happen, or if the Amanda Waller spinoff from that Peacemaker is happening or not. because of what's going on at DC, but we'll have to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the end of the DC news.
Okay.
Time for gaming.
Yeah, I'll let you lead off with the because I want to get the best one out of the way because you told me this is hilarious.
To me, it's very fake.
So the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League got leaked in quotes because you don't think it's real, and I haven't seen nothing myself because I'd like for you to tell me because this sounds incredible. So what makes this fake exactly?
It originated from 4chan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So that's off to a good start because I heard I was also hearing I saw other people on Twitter talking about this leak, saying how it just looks fake as well.
Yeah, but it's like a huge it's either this person is an insider or they write fan fiction. In-depth fan fiction because this is like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, let me go and find the screenshot. All right, let's get into this. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Supposed spoilers. Straight for 4chan. Biggest grain of salt ever. If you don't want to hear it, just in case, you can probably go ahead and click off. But here it is. You ready?
Yes. I'm very excited to hear this. Once you said 4chan, I'm like, oh, okay. This should be good.
Okay. Aquaman is in the game. He's in the tutorial and is killed off comedically by King Shark with quips about how lame he is. Yes, you do kill the Justice League members, except for Wonder Woman and Flash. Collectibles in the game are literally just bloody costume pieces or weapons of other DC heroes and villains who are dead or fighting somewhere else. One collectible is a Riddler trophy very early on in the game, like straight out of the tutorial mission. Plays a pre-recorded message making you think you're going to have to collect Riddler trophies again, only for the message to have Riddler's hideout attacked by Brainiac drones and his screams of pain and finally death.
Okay, that's okay. It's actually kind of off to a. Well, I don't know about the whole Aquaman thing, but it's actually kind of funny. I mean, I think it'll be a pretty good start.
I think the Riddler thing would be cool.
I think that's pretty fun.
I don't want them to kill Riddler though. Hold on.
Well, I know you have an undying love for Riddler. That would be pretty funny. They collect a Riddler trophy, and it plays the pre-recorded message.
It's just him screaming.
Yeah, and it's like just getting like Brainiac breaking in.
Yeah. It says you fight Superman twice. Once in the beginning of the game where he wipes the floor with you, and another with you having to distract him while Diana lands the hard hits. One mission you has you find a kryptonite bullet in a LexCorp building full of survivors that are basically all in love with Lex, and you have to shut down defenses and lead Brainiac drones to the building, slaughtering the survivors while you grab the bullet in the chaos. You find the bodies of Lex and Bloodsport, with Bloodsport having the bullet. You find out that Earth is doomed regardless, and Diana tells the squad about the Flashpoint Protocol, which is self-explanatory. So now you need to capture Barry. Diana leaves, trying to distract Clark while the squad completes their mission. Eventually, you find and fight Barry and knock him out, but are ambushed and knocked out by Batman, who's trying to fight the mind control, and he takes Barry. The squad doesn't know what to do. However, they get a tip from Diana that Jimmy Olsen knows. Squad goes to the Daily Planet, which is filled with survivors. No Lois and Perry. They are MIA. Jimmy tells them that his sources tell him the Penguin has been finding and stealing equipment caches from Batman all over Gotham and selling it on the black market. Jimmy then dies. Superman crashes into the building super fast, and all that's left is his lower torso. Diana comes in and takes the fight outside with the squad following. Diana holds Clark, and Deadshot is ready to shoot the kryptonite bullet at Clark, but Diana deflects it with her bracelets, not wanting her friend to die and thinking she can save him. The rest of the fight is basically tiring out Superman while Diana punches and talks to him. Eventually, the fight ends up back at the Daily Planet and copies the scene from Man of Steel, with Diana snapping Clark's neck before he can laser beam some innocents. Anyway, skip to Gotham. You find Penguin and fight Ivy, who survived the events of Arkham Knight by giving herself to the Green and growing a new body, and says she's defending Penguin because he has a rare plant she needs in order to create a safe haven from Brainiac. Penguin says that he's put trackers on all of the bad equipment he's found, and that Bruce, under mind control, has been using these caches, and since he's not himself, or purposefully choosing not debug this equipment, and it's at the Belfry in Gotham. Collectibles imply the Batman family is dead. You find Barry in some sort of stasis chamber and fight Batman. End of fight, he takes Barry and holds a batarang to his throat, knowing they need him alive. Boomer, not giving a crap, throws a boomerang, decapitating Barry, and the boomerang stuck in Bruce's throat. Everyone's mad at Boomer while Boomer's just celebrating finally killing the Flash. Bruce, with his dying words and free of Brainiac's control, tells him there's a Lazarus pit in Metropolis and to throw Barry in there. Yada yada, you find the pit by fighting Green Lantern, who's been taking samples of it for Brainiac. You throw Barry in, but before anything happens, Brainiac takes the squad into space and caves in the Lazarus pit. Barry is assumed dead. They're going to die anyway since Earth is going to be destroyed, and they're out of range of the explosives, so they're going to auto-detonate. Final boss is just a survival wave with the members, you going down one by one. You get a special cutscene if you survive for 5 minutes of whatever PC you are flipping Brainiac off. Wait, what? You are flipping Brainiac off before their head explodes. Game ends with Diana rescuing Barry and telling him it's time for the Flashpoint Protocol.
Huh.
You see how at the beginning it started like, oh, okay. And by the end, it was just like,
oh my God. So
it seems very fake to me. It seems like someone watched the trailers and then decided to write up a whole thing.
It's kind of interesting. That's right.
I mean, if they did the whole Flashpoint, if this all happens, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this. They're killing them all. They're killing the Suicide Squad, which is what it says at the end. They're like, they're killing them all. Holy crap. But then, like, at the end, Diana finds Flash and tells him it's time for the Flashpoint Protocol. So he's going to go back in time and fix everything. I have another screenshot of some more information.
Yeah. Give it all, man.
All right. Barry goes back in time and basically reboots the Arkham universe. Anything past Arkham Asylum is no longer canon. Origins and Blackgate is left in the air. Okay, that's the first
one. Asylum and City are canon still.
No, everything past Arkham Asylum is not canon.
Oh, past. Oh, I thought you said Arkham Knight.
So Arkham City, Night, not canon. By this rumor. Joker is cured by Lex Luthor, who is now the president, and wants to start a Legion of Doom to control things from behind the scenes. Harley breaks up with Joker after the events of Asylum and tries to find Ivy, who is now missing after the events of Asylum. Bruce gets a phone voice call from a small child who calls him father, implying Damian now exists. White Deadshot never exists. It's now Black Deadshot. Never had to deal with an imposter. He's seen in a hospital holding a baby girl. King Shark is in Hawaii eating tourists. Boomer is in jail. You see what I mean when I say that this kind of, I don't think it's true because Rocksteady would not completely destroy everything they've built with the Arkham franchise. Yeah. And why would they keep Batman alive? Why would they keep Batman alive if they're not going to be able to have Conroy back to voice him?
Yeah, I mean,
I think this is all fake.
Well, I mean, they didn't know.
Yeah, but I feel like this is all fake. It's just, yeah. I mean, maybe some of it's true. I mean, there's a chance some of it could be true, but I just don't think. I don't think we're getting this. It just seems it just seems too. I don't know. I don't think this is what they would do to a game franchise as beloved as the Arkham franchise is, and this is still technically an Arkham game, even though it's not like titled that.
Okay, So you don't think?
I don't think this is. I think maybe some of it might be true, and maybe you got lucky, but I just don't see it.
I mean, it kind of blows my mind because I don't want to believe it.
Yeah, I mean, it's from 4chan.
Okay, let's just. Would you be mad if this was true? Let's say this whole thing is real.
I don't know. This whole thing is all over the place. But like, if it's, I don't like the whole reboot Arkham thing, whole Flashpoint thing. I mean, Flashpoint can happen, but like, let me Thomas Wayne Batman or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can justify having a new voice actor Batman. You can have some more Batman games.
Yeah, I mean,
and kind of like play out this whole Arkhamverse story. I mean, I'm up for more Arkhamverse stories. I want to see what this world's like. I don't see the thing about like killing Superman. Everyone dies, like all this stuff. I just don't think. I mean, he's called Kill the Justice League, but that's supposed to be a red flag, like a false thing or whatever. Like it's not. That's not going to happen. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know what to think about this. I just don't think it's real, especially because it's on 4chan.
Yeah. I
don't think they're that stupid.
I don't think it's real.
Unless it is, and then they just completely like the floor with the Arkham franchise.
It's really. I mean, this is like one of the strangest. I'll be honest. If this is like, what were you saying at the very end that happens? Like, if you survive, like,
if you survive for 5 minutes of fighting,
of what, like the final boss is a elevator survival thing, and just how long you can last.
I guess, because apparently this guy says that at the end of the Suicide Squad are going to die at the end of the game, and if you survive for 5 minutes, your character flips Brainiac off before their head explodes.
Oh, okay.
I just don't see this.
That's a weird thing to point out, though.
This feels like somebody. I could have made this up.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem real.
I don't think I'm going to just say I don't think it's real.
Yeah, like this person commented and said, I can see this being true. The Flashpoint ending comes off as an easy way for WB Games to get around the Arkham Knight ending, and they can get back to making Arkham sequels without the world knowing Batman's identity. And this person said, I also suspect if true, then they likely want to make a Justice League game next to the Depths Flashpoint and will likely serve as a reboot of the Arkhamverse. I don't know. I don't think. Except, original poster failed to include the last part of the 4chan post. It doesn't end teasing Flashpoint. Wait, okay. Well, this is what I just read. With the whole reboot thing. Slightly more bearable. I don't know. I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's real. Sefton Hill confirmed that Nightmare Batman we see in the post-credits is Bruce Wayne using fear toxin and going full-time as Batman.
Oh, Lord. This is a...
I just don't think this is, like I said, I just don't think this is real. I mean, let us know what you guys think in the comments. I mean, it's there's a lot. I read a lot. Just so.
It is a lot. It's interesting because I don't think it's real either, but there's like a bit, this is one of the strangest leaks ever because it's like, I kind of want it to be real.
There's parts of it that I think I would really enjoy seeing, like the whole Riddler thing. I think that'd be really funny, and like the collectibles being like ripped up and tattered pieces of like other superhero stuff. Yeah, like you maybe find Booster Gold's little like robot that flies around with him somewhere. Maybe his phone. You find I don't know,
Green Arrow's bow.
Green Arrow's bow and some a quiver or something. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I'd like that. It's like really building up that. Where you think Green Arrow's going to show up in this game? 10 out of 10.
He ain't going to be happy. He's dead.
That's true. Yeah. That's a lot. The game comes out in May, so I mean, not that long. 4 months.
We'll find out. I'd like to see a full gameplay.
I think we'll get that soon.
I mean, we got some pretty decent trailer. I'm not excited for it. That leak kind of made me kind of excited because I kind of want that to happen because it's such a big like, oh my god, what is this? Yeah, and I don't think it's even really bad. Like,
it's not terrible. I just think it's the whole reboot Arkhamverse, like everything after Asylum not canon. I mean, those games are still playable. I mean, you can still play maybe like an Elseworlds kind of thing if you want it to be. But like, I don't know. I don't think that's the road it needs to go. I mean, by the end of it, it means that like everyone's still alive, whatever. I mean, Damian Wayne showing up. I mean, no, but maybe they'll make him. I don't know. I want the Arkham franchise. I don't want it to die with Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy's gone, but I don't think that means that this whole universe has to stop. Like as we see now, it's still going, and I think it can keep going. Now we had our Batman games. Let's focus on another hero. Let them have some games, like Superman games.
Flash.
Right? Green Lantern. Green Lantern games, right?
Which would be. There is no Wonder Woman game. Is that
we are getting a Wonder Woman game, but we don't know anything about it.
Okay, I'll say, is that Arkham Universe, or do we know?
I mean, it'd be surprising if it was, but I don't think it is.
Yeah.
But yeah. I thought it was worth mentioning, talking about a lot of information there. I haven't really made up my mind yet, but I'm thinking about streaming this game.
Suicide Squad or
Suicide Squad, yeah.
Yeah, because I know you're telling me you want to do the Arkham games, which we
can both do the Arkham games.
Yeah, you do. That's all. I don't know which one I would want to do though, because I guess
you could do Origins, because I probably won't do Origins.
Yeah, I got a PS3, and I wonder if I could stream on PS Now.
You probably can. I saw it streaming on there, but I just don't know if I can broadcast and stream at the same time.
That's what I'm wondering, if I could stream and broadcast.
I'll probably have to look that up or something. Yeah, we got some information about the EA Iron Man game.
Yeah. So
Sadat the Gamer, who YouTuber, does a lot of Marvel's Avengers stuff, he posted about it. Jeff Grubb, you know who this is?
Jeff Grubb.
Yes,
I know Jeff Grubb. Yes.
Okay. He posted in talks about the release of the EA games. Iron Man first, then the Black Panther game, probably not before 2025 at the earliest. Then a third game that is still TBD in regard to which character. It is so far off that it could change 100 times. That's what he said. Oh, wow. And then EA and Motive, they are hiring for a senior level designer to create extremely fun, satisfying game levels that align with their creative vision. This is what they will do at Motive. Design game levels and story missions that are playable, enjoyable, and immersive. Build and own complete level content, terrain, layout, gameplay logic, mission flow, and content placement through all production stage. Document level design intentions as resource for the team. Contribute to design discussions, critiques, and playtests. Collaborate with gameplay and system design teams to support gameplay mechanics and address constraints while maintaining AAA quality levels. Work in collaboration with level artists to ensure playability of levels and graphic fidelity. Share knowledge and mentor more junior level designers on the team. Incorporate feedbacks from directors and playtest. Be proactive in testing and troubleshooting your game levels. And communicate with the lead director. And be familiar with an advanced game engine like Unreal.
Ooh, okay. That's a lot.
It's a AAA Unreal title.
Okay.
An Iron Man game. Familiarity with single-player narrative-driven game as well. This also said strong scripting ability.
Yeah. Hey, Darren, you go in there.
Hey, I could. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm interested. I said we don't really know much about this game. There's also rumors a Doctor Strange game is supposedly being made by some company, but I don't know who.
Mm-hmm.
And also another game we haven't got information about that much is what's that company that's making that the Captain America Black Panther game or whatever it was?
Oh crap! I forgot their name.
It was an untitled game. They hadn't titled the game yet.
Yeah, it's called the Captain America Black Panther.
Let me look it up. Untitled Captain America and Black Panther game by Skydance New Media.
Skydance, yeah, and the girl who wrote the Uncharted games, like 1, 2, and 3, not 4, but 1, 2, and 3, she wrote this game. So
yeah, and Mark Bernardin also helped with the script.
Oh yeah, forget Mark was on it.
Yeah, and the trailer for that was really good. I was excited. Hype me up. We don't know anything about it.
You know what game that comes out this year you've seen nothing about?
What?
Spider-Man 2.
That's true.
Because of freaking Xbox. Good God.
Yeah. Well, we'll get some information about that probably here soon, I'm guessing. If it comes out in the fall, they're going to have to start marketing eventually. Probably starting in the summer, marketing it.
Well, I know that, the current rumor right now is they're supposed to get a show in February.
Yeah.
I mean, I swear, dude, everyone's thirsty right now, man. I need something, man.
Mm-hmm. I think we did get some information on the Wonder Woman game. I'm looking that up. We may have talked about it, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But I think... Let me look at Wonder Woman game updates as an account on Twitter. This person said Mila Pavlin, I don't know, said been on the Wonder Woman game for a week now and already impressed with the team's dedication to accessibility. The game industry feels different than just a few years ago in a wonderful way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should be getting some more information of that game this year, though.
I hope.
All right.
Marvel's Avengers?
Yeah.
Okay. What should I start with? The Brian Wagner thing or the outfit of the week?
We do the outfit.
Okay. I'm sorry, say again?
We can do the outfit.
Outfit, okay. Yeah, the outfit for this week on Marvel's Avengers is make sure I'm getting the year right here because I want to say 10,000. Never mind. Yeah, 1 million BC outfit for Hulk. Hulk, that is out. What do you think about this outfit?
I think it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not anything I'd buy, but I mean, it's
yeah. No, I gotcha. Hulk's 1 million BC outfit depicts Vin, a member of the Stone Age Avengers, whose incredible powers originate from an ancient force called Star Brand. It's a pretty cool outfit.
Just got some information.
Yeah.
I got information real quick, just like impromptu piece of news here. That Spider-Man 4, not the Tobey Maguire, the MCU Spider-Man 4, is expected to start filming the end of this year, and it's got a $200 million budget.
Oh my god! Hold up, that's the big news of today. Spider-Man 4 is being filmed. That's awesome. Also, new outfit for Marvel's Avengers. Under the mask, he's a big softie. An unhelmeted variant of Thor's outfit from Marvel Studios Thor arrives in the marketplace today. Mm-hmm. So Thor outfit has no helmet is out as well.
Yeah. Also, real quick with the Spider-Man 4 thing, it's set to release in 2025.
Oh, I just saw that.
It's one of the phase 6 projects.
I mean, I guess I'm not saying, but how can we top
No Way Home?
Ooh, hold up. So I saw a comment says maybe we'll get Spider-Man 4 in March 2025. So 1 month after Fantastic Four and 2 months before Kane Dynasty.
He's definitely going to show up in Fantastic Four. I feel like. Yeah,
I think he's going to be an end credit scene.
Avatar: Way of Water is about to surpass Spider-Man No Way Home in the box office. It's about to be at $2 billion. It's crazy. I need to see that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, continue on.
That's all the. So that's all Marvel's Avengers. No, that's all the outfits this week for Marvel's Avengers. And for more news, this one I'm glad Darren you sent me this because it's pretty interesting. Brian Wagner just tweeted. I guess this is Discord. Someone asked him a question about like the heroes and all that, new ones coming out. Mm-hmm. He said, lots to be excited about. Next hero is in development right now. I'm actually spending this week wrapping up the paper designs for the next 2. So 3 heroes confirmed right here. One development is definitely She-Hulk. Let's just throw that out.
Yeah, I think so. I think She-Hulk, I think they've heard about how much we want War Machine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We know Brian Wagner loves War Machine. So.
I mean, I'm pretty excited. I know why Ironheart and not War Machine. That's like everyone was begging for War Machine.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading.
I was reading something as well. I was looking at the Spider-Man stuff. PlayStation may announce third-party news very soon. Claims, man, I hope that Metal Gear. Sorry, it's out of nowhere, people, but I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid, and a rumor of a PlayStation show is about to happen, and I'm just begging. God, I pray it happens.
I like this person. I had to retweet this person's tweet. They said James Gunn's direction of the Suicide Squad truly makes it one of the best comic book movies ever made. It embraces both the humor and the seriousness of comic books. The Suicide Squad gave me new hope for DC at the time, so I'm looking forward to the DCU. I agree.
I agree too.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, Marvel's Avengers.
I mean, that's all the Marvel's interesting is. What do you next hero? I mean, I guess next hero is gonna be She-Hulk.
Yeah, I hope I'm on your team hoping it's War Machine, but if it's not, then I think the next hero, I think it's gonna be Captain Marvel because I don't see them putting out 4 more heroes this year.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And if it really is dying this year, then the Marvel's it. They'll have 1 more and then Captain Marvel. Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it will be. I disagree with you. I think it's gonna go for 1 more year.
I guess we'll see. I also just thought I'm going to officially announce it now. I'm going to stream the Arkham series. I am going to do it in preparation for the Suicide Squad game.
Yeah.
And maybe I will. Maybe I'll 100% them. Maybe I won't. That's just how I feel after I beat it.
Yeah.
I
just thought I'd let you guys know that though. So you can expect that maybe tonight. I might do an episode tonight.
Yeah. Hey, go for it.
You sound a little muffled.
Oh yeah, apologies. Yeah, I had to adjust something real quick.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, let me just make sure I don't have anything else. Nope. All right. So I guess we can go ahead and end this off.
Yep.
All right. So thank you all so much for joining us this week. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. Next week we'll probably have a trailer review with Shazam, I guess. And yeah, like I said, check out my streams that I'm going to be doing here soon, Arkham franchise. Also check out all the other things we've done. Check out the first episode of the Arkham Files, season 2. We talk about Clayface. Next episode will be up this upcoming Wednesday. It's going to be about Catwoman. And with that being said, if you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. That's DARIENH4404. Or on Facebook at the Comic Book Burrito official page. Or on Instagram at the Comic Book Burrito _official page. Or _official, not official page, sorry. Or on Twitter at the CB Burrito, capital C, capital B in Burrito.
Yeah, you can find me at Spider_Landon on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Happy to meet new followers and talk to anyone on there. Yeah.
All right. With that being said, this has been the Comic Book Burrito, and we are going to head out of here, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Excelsior!